Yeah, Blast TV, live and direct. Gamble, SI, Phoenix. Everybody come and see. We coming live with that BLAST. Straight to your living room, take over your TV. Reppin' SD, hip hop and R&B. You ain't never seen a TV show this hot.
Yeah, we back. BlastTv. This ain't no game. What we gonna do next is get into a favorite segment I love called Put 'em on Blast. Got my girl Tanya holding it down with Callie Green, aka Free. Special interview, in depth, up close. BlastTv. Let's get it. This ain't no game. Phoenix. To you, girl.
Don't be no fool. Don't get caught up playing in the game.
How's it going, San Diego? Phoenix here again with another segment of Put 'em on Blast. We're here with Josh, Gary, and Gerald at the Wood Room in San Diego, North Park. How you doing tonight, guys?
Doing good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, we got here Josh here, and you're putting out some music, is that right?
That's right. Putting out some real hip-hop music, something different, something unique, something creative, something for everyone.
Okay. Tell me a little bit more about those somethings. What kind of style would you say your music is?
I would say that it's a very versatile, because mostly when I started to rap mostly to my hood in English, because I speak both languages, but I didn't start to write Spanish until later. And when I started to write in Spanish, it kind of opened things up, because now I'm not only talking to my hood and my homies, I'm talking to my family and their families, in Mexico, Sudamerica, Centroamerica, all of that just opens up to me, so it's been that's what I would say my style is. It's just a combination of my family and the street culture that I know.
What is it that inspired you to start exploring with writing in Spanish or writing in, both languages as opposed to just sticking to English?
Well, with the Spanish side, it's mostly revolution, not a violent revolution, more of a intellectual revolution, a change of mind of my people, because we've been taught, I speak Spanish and I speak English, but I am not a Spaniard and I am not an Englishman, you know what I mean? So where is my culture, where is my other side, And that's what it's about on that side. On the other side, when it's in English, it's mostly to my homies, to my hood, the people that I grew up with, what I know firsthand.
Tell me a little bit more about the people you grew up with and where you grew up, what it was like for you growing up here in San Diego, or what your neighborhood was like.
Well, I moved down here to San Diego late, but I grew up in LA, and I remember going to a school where I was the only Hispanic kid, and this is a school from kindergarten to like 8th grade or something like that, and I'm the only Hispanic kid. And then after a while I moved to the suburbs, and there was a lot of white people, and it was just a different thing, but I never lost touch with my homies.
Tell me a little bit about that transformation. How have you seen your own music evolve?
Well, it began with the street life, because that's what I knew firsthand. So that's how it started. It started with the English side of the music, my homies, the drugs, the gangs, everything that LA is about, from Whittier to Hollywood, the whole Long Beach to East LA, everything, everything, that's what it was about. And then, which is in the place that I'm in now, is, expanding, not putting aside my hood, but including the rest of my people, you know what I mean? And understanding that we are all part of a struggle. We are all in the same boat, you know what I mean? We are all in the same little boat, and until we figure that out, then we're not gonna be able to better ourselves as a whole,
So as your music's been changing and evolving, who would you say are some of the people or artists that have really inspired you, or that you look up to as an artist yourself?
Well, the first man would have to be Tupac. That was because of the street life, that's what I was into back, and all I can think about is Pac. Like, that's it, After that, if I would have to say nowadays, it would have to be people like Immortal Technique or I don't know, just people that are you know, underground. That's the reason I started to rap, you know, was because I couldn't find it, you know. I couldn't find what I was living in the music, you know what I mean? Because the way I see it, the way I lived it was, you know, my life influenced the West Coast, you know, the West Coast music, that not the other way around. The music did not influence my life. My life and the life of my homies and you know, the older OGs, we influenced the music, you know. It didn't happen the other way around, and that's what happens today. You know, people are influenced by the music, you know what I mean? They hear the music and that's what they want to do, you know.
Today I realize that there's much more to life than I have ever seen or ever thought and dreamed. I never thought I'd be showing you the part of me that truly wonders if God's ever thought of me. Today I realize that there's much more to life than I have ever seen or ever thought and dreamed. I never thought I'd be showing you the part of me that prays for today's youth wholeheartedly.
He's actually my neighbor, and he's a fan of music. I love music too. You know, I come home, I have the music bumping and whatnot, and I noticed he's always playing music. And I didn't know. I was like, why is this dude always playing music? He got more beats than me. So, you know, one day I went upstairs, I talked to him, and, you know, he came down, we rapped, and we just hit it off, and then he told me that he raps. Okay. You know, the first thing he said to me was, he said to me and my brother, actually, he said, you know, I'm not going to talk about my rap, you know what I'm saying? I got a story to tell. He's like, you know, if you don't like it, then you don't like it, but I'm not going to tell you, you know, I'm the best or the greatest. So I'm like, he's not cocky, he's not this stuff. So that made me just want to listen to his music. Yeah. That made me go upstairs and, you know, I listened to his track, and I was definitely feeling him. I was definitely feeling what he was spitting, what he was vibing, and just the flow he had. He had a story to tell, and every person trying to come up, you know, they got a story to tell, and all they need is somebody to listen. And I listen, and my job as management is to reach out and tell the story more, so everybody can listen.
You talked a lot about, you know, a transformation of messages and different things that you're trying to get across. Right now, where you're at today, what's the one thing that you would like your music to say to people?
To learn to analyze and critically think about things. You know, to not always believe what you hear or what you read. Go out and understand that the world is a way for a reason. You know what I mean? So the main message would be just to go out and see for yourself what it's all about. You know, that's the main thing. That this life is what you make it. You know what I mean? You gotta go and get it. You know. That's what it's all about.
Thanks a lot, man. Cali Green, San Diego. Go check him out. Listen to his stuff. He's got a lot of positive things to say. Thanks a lot, guys.
California dreaming all my life, homie. I've been California dreaming, California dreaming. I'm enjoying every second, but I'm trying to find the meaning of a life that I've been seeing. Every time I close my eyes, I can see myself on stage, a crowd, a mic, and open skies. California dreaming, now that's California dreaming. I've been seeing it forever, now I'm trying to find the meaning. This is for the winner.